My name's Susan Rushton, and I welcome you to our 27th year of Silver Screen Classic Movies. Free movies on the first Saturday of the month at 12 noon, 3:30, and 7:30 p.m. And 2 people per show win a door prize. They have a choice of books about movies or a DVD. Everything is the same as usual this time. There's one change, however. The Auburn Library is closed this year. They're preparing for a major renovation project that will take at least a year and a half. So Silver Screen has moved to North Auburn. We're showing movies at Parkside Church in Fellowship Hall, 3885 Richardson Drive, off Dry Creek, west of Highway 49. As you remember, I can't share the names of the movies with you until we are at Parkside Church. So if you want to know the name of the movies, investigate placer.ca.gov, click on Library, and investigate Program. Okay. So join us as we celebrate an age long gone, but fondly remembered. Okay. Silver Screen is showing a movie in October 4th. In the destitute 1930s, Paul Newman and Robert Redford scheme to avenge the murder of their good friend. With their pals, always close to the edge of losing at cards and betting, they scheme to cheat a deadly cheater, Robert Shaw. This was from 1975, and Los Angeles Times called it a triumph. It overflows with warmth and nostalgia. You bet. And okay, I told you at the beginning, the very beginning, that it stars Paul Newman and Robert Redford. What else do you need to know? But I have a lot more. They made their howling successful first movie together, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, in 1969, directed by George Roy Hill. Oh my. So, why not slam them together again? This movie, also directed by Hill, was made 4 years later. This is a movie of men. Yes, there are a few women, but mainly it's men. I don't mind. I love to watch these guys rub their noses and figure how to do their job. Plus, I am always happy to see Ray Walston. I was first aware of him on My Favorite Martin on TV. He was the reason I ever watched it. And that was the first time I noticed him, because I was the age I was. And to my delight, as I grew up and watched old movies, I kept finding him in South Pacific, Damn Yankees, and The Apartment. Oh, there he is. Perfect, I thought. I thought anything really was much better with him in it. And here he's perfect. It's also a pleasure to see Harold Gould. He was all over the place at that time. And Charles Dunning. He too was all over the place. He was in Tootsie, which I showed last year. And Robert Shaw as Doyle Lonigan, the bad guy, the rich, nasty bad guy. You remember him. Of course you do. He was, 2 years later, he was in Jaws. Of course you remember him. There's a lot to like in this movie, and one of the major things is the music. Pay attention, please. Ragtime is fabulous, delightful, unique. It apparently was out of fashion at the time of the Great Depression. Oh well, so what? It works. It's jazzy and fun. Ragtime, however, was poorly received by the classical audiences in the 20s, 10s, 30s, due both to ties to popular music and its roots to African American culture. But so what? It's a fabulous kind of music. We are privileged, really privileged, to hear to get to hear 7 pieces of Scott Joplin's work, all adapted by Marvin Hamlish, who won an Oscar for Best Music, Scoring Original Song Score and/or Adaptation. By the way, the movie also won Oscars for Best Art Direction, Costume Design, Best Director, Best Filming, and Best Pictures. Okay, so that's October 4th for Silver Screen. Celebrate the golden age of the silver screen with me. Thanks.